Well, that's a bit mental, and this is me speaking into camera before I've, excuse me, before I've even had a cafe. It's fucking 5 o'clock in the morning. I woke up without any alarm clock, and I was like, why did they not give me a wake-up call? They promised at 5:30. Anyway, I noticed my mobile phone was sitting at fucking 3:45 in the morning. Sorry. 4:30 in the morning. I'm thinking, this is pretty weird, and I thought it's jinx, but I'm waking, so I just got up and had my shower and stuff and come down. Everything's packed. I've come down the stairs to get my breakfast before my taxi comes at 6:30. The guy's come out and he's talking to me. Then he's went away and he's come back again. He's realised exactly what the story is. The clocks in France go back an hour as well, not just in the UK. No one even said that to me. So I've got an hour and fucking... I've now got 2 hours to wait for when that taxi comes, an hour and a half to wait. Fucking mental. That's okay, at least I'm up. That means I've only had 4 hours sleep. Oh well, good stuff. So it's just about 5:25 on the Sunday the 30th of October. I'm just about to have my breakfast with croissant, pancake, pain, orange juice, yogurt, and if I still feel hungry after that I can eat some cutlery. But what a strange one, eh? Absolutely wrecked on the, well, it wasn't wrecked, but red wine last night, fucking mental night. Concerned about waking and sleeping in, and actually wake up well over an hour before I was meant to. So in essence I was up at 4:30 instead of 5:30, because nobody told me the clocks go back in France just as they do in the UK. How bizarre. So I've got an hour to eat my breakfast before my taxi comes to take me down to the bus, which is a big concern because that's the one that takes me to Marseilles, Aix-en-Provence, then onwards to Nice and Genoa. So I'm looking forward to that one. Merci beaucoup. And some cafe. The very thing that keeps me going. I have to try and cut down my cafe because there's I must go through huge quantities of this stuff every day. I'm surprised. I think I've lost weight as a result of caffeine, not so much well, caffeine and nicotine both make you lose weight, but as you can see I kind of eat quite well, but and I'm still suffering from that being older trip. That took a lot of energy. I think I lost about 3 stone in weight that day. That was a good night last night. Really enjoyed myself. And I like my philosophy. Well, I'm at Marseilles. This is a train station, which I've been on a train from here to Paris previously. That was a long time ago. And the bus station's over there where I'll be picking up my bus to Genoa via I think it's Aix-en-Provence and Nice and stuff like that. So that's not until 10:30. I'm 125 miles south of Nimes, and I'm probably just as well I got to the Marseilles bus station when I did, because the Flixbus that was booked on left about 7 minutes early. Probably just a wee bit more. So I felt a bit disappointed for anybody else trying to fucking get there. But it does say get there 20 minutes beforehand, so I was there quite sharpish. That up on the top of the hill is the old place for joining the French Foreign Legion. if you want to catch somebody out, which I did previously, I said, where is it you went to join the Foreign Legion again? And he said to me, up at the castle. I said, no, you're wrong. It's 6 kilometres that way. That's where you join up, because I was there. 1989. The harbour's down that way. I might go down. This is, as I say, the Gare de Marseilles train station and bus station. St Charles. I'll be honest, inside I've never seen so many security cameras in my life, all in the one building. Honestly, it's about every 50 centimetres there's a camera. Big fucking cameras. Anyway, 9 o'clock in the morning. A wee bit of breeze coming off the water. But, otherwise it's not a bad morning. Good chance of getting shot in Marseille. It's probably more chance of getting shot in Marseille than anywhere else in France. I was actually in 1989 when I was down here. I was actually walked into I was sitting across in the harbour area having cooking something on the La Fondue set, and I heard the gunfire. I knew it was gunfire, even though I never heard gunfire before. I just knew it was. So I kidded on that I was a journalist. I wished I hadn't fucking bothered. I said, Daily Mirror Anglais. I fucking waltzed into this restaurant. 4 people were lying dead. I can still remember one guy with a fucking bullet through his forehead. It affected me, traumatised me for a long time. So if you ever hear gunfire, don't fucking go and investigate or kid on you're a journalist. Not worth it. But yeah, that was July, August 89, sometime around there. I can't remember exactly what date it was now. I think it was July. Yeah, it would have been. Well, as I remember, Marseille was never known for its cleanliness or its lack of graffiti, so it's difficult to find a building which is not splodged with some fucking revolutionary slogans or faces of cats or something. I was going to go down to the harbour, but I remember from experience it's a long haul back up the hill. I don't fancy hauling the rucksack on my back, unnecessarily breaking sweat to get up to the train and bus station. I would rather relax a wee bit and do what I'm going to do. Maybe grab a coffee. Cafe, Andrew? Cafe? Let's see what's happening. Anyway, it's down the hill. Up and down loves this city. She's a frequent visitor to Marseille, and sometimes she sails out into the Mediterranean from here and over to Algiers and stuff like that. Yeah, she's very well known in Algiers, Algeria. Right, cafe. Mediterranean's over there. But it's a good move not to go way down to the harbour because it's a long haul, very steep, and as I said, it's fucking roasting, and don't all be all hot and bothered unnecessarily. So I just got myself a pizza, cafe, and also the fact that you can get, as I said earlier, you can get robbed even a Sunday morning before 10 o'clock at gunpoint in the back streets of Marseille quite easily. The place is busy because there's a not a school holiday, a national holiday in France, the end of October. So the place is absolutely jam-heaving packed in the train station, everywhere else. So pretty fortunate to get seats. I want to try and get along that, make sure I get that bus into Genoa in the right time. That's yeah, talking about getting robbed. I was robbed at night, well, nearly robbed at knife point in Amsterdam back in 1984. A big, well, let's not describe them, let's not be unfair to the different races, but anyway, as I was taking off this green emerald ring that I had to give to the fuckers, I managed to just get a moment, because they were too concentrated looking at my finger as the ring was being removed, and I just fucking split through them and ran like fuck, still with my ring intact. And it was a close shave, I can tell you. So just be careful when you're travelling, no matter where you are, and always watch where you try and stick to the main tourist routes and don't diverse away from the main path. Anyway, it's absolutely roasting, so I'm going to get my coffee, eat a bit of pizza, and then happy days. I just remembered that up and down spent a little while in the university there in Marseille studying theology, and she would spend evenings wandering around Marseille preaching to those less fortunate than herself on the right path to take in life. Yes, she was certainly very committed to her work and her, you know, her vocation in life, and yes, she spent a long time in Marseille, if I recall, in other parts of Provence and Languedoc. Anyway, it's gone a bit quiet now. It looks like a lot of people have got the train back north. It's only 10 o'clock and it's about 24 degrees. No word of a lie. Lovely. So this is my last 20 minutes in Marseille. Some of the communists have been out. Up and Down was a bit of a fanatic when it came to graffiti. Viva la France was her signature everywhere. Viva la France. It's all over. It's in Nimes, it's in Nimes, it's in Marseille, Dijon, it's in Avignon, and it's in most streets of Paris. You'll find the same information from Up and Down. So if you see Viva la France, it is Up and Down's and she's just sent me a big kiss in the sky. Big cross. I don't think it's noughts and crosses this time.